Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 146. We in the building. You ain't know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yes, it's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all doing out there, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah. You ain't know how this goes. Please download the Alive Podcast app on iOS or Android, and please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you have any brain ideas, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. All right. And side note about the email, stop you damn podcast promotions, spam niggas. Stop emailing us. Shit we gave me tight, because I be thinking niggas really trying to connect with us, and it's done. But no offense to my Indian people, but it be some nigga out there trying to, oh yeah, we could promote your shit. Stop it. But let's get to the show. Okay, weekly check-ins. How you doing this week, brother?
Tired, man. I'm tired, but I'm also slightly reinvigorated. I went to school the other day and I was mad. They had a brother troop out to some faraway land to do something, and it was a task that could have been done in isolation, remotely, whatnot. But it was like, setting future goals and whatnot. And it's like kind of reoriented me to why I'm putting myself through the hell I'm putting myself through right now. So it's like, all right, cool. So I've kind of just started to realize getting back into working out, trying to get back into reading actual physical books, getting into journaling, trying to get back to my hobbies. Just really trying to get back into like finding the things that really keep me grounded and active and engaged and all those beautiful things. But also trying to take it into this next era of whatever life is going to look like. I think about growth and change, and it's like it's easy to always, go back to like, what worked for you when you were 23, what worked for you when you were 25, what worked for you when you was 29, and now it's like 30 is like it's another phase of life, and there's been a lot of like hardship and death just in the news and the world and just people that you come across, like you're like, I can have a conversation and then maybe never see you again or something can happen. So I think just trying to like really enjoy this next phase of life and just like you put in the work now so you can get where you want to go. I think that's just been really on my mind. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like definitely it's like, all right, what am I doing to not just preserve my health long term, but what am I doing to enjoy myself now? What am I doing? And how can I take even the most mundane seeming, I think I put it on Twitter, like the most mundane of tasks and be like, yo, like this shit, I got something out of this. So that's kind of where I'm at.
I see you tweeting again. Yeah,
because I be bored.
But I respect that too, because I just had did it with one of my homegirls and a lot of homegirl, and we both came from the AmeriCorps cohort like a few years ago, and just seeing our 3 lives trajectory, and we going to different paths from where we started. She's going back to California to work to do something amazing. Shout out to her though, you feel me? But just seeing all of that and just putting in perspective of how life can be, and we can all be in different paths but still be in touch with one. So I'm definitely on that wavelength too. But other than that, I'm in the holiday spirit. I got my ugly sweater up in here. You already know, decorating. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. You feel me? It's Pinky, nigga. Okay, so I'm in a holiday mood. Everybody knows Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. I just love I love the music. I just love the vibes. I'm in a good spirit. So let's get this show on the road. All right,
hold on, before you start, that's funny because I hate holiday music. I hate holiday. I realized in like the last 10 years, I have become I don't like I don't like a lot of shit. Like Christmas.
Okay. I be for men. Shit is for the birds. I ain't gonna lie. Holidays are for the birds because it's like your birthday, you're gonna get that same coochie. If this is some lingerie, Christmas you ain't gonna really get anything because most of the time for us men, we go get it ourselves. So it's like it's hard to shop for us.
I get good gifts. I think I've always gotten, and since I've been like 15, girls have always gotten me
your
nice
girl
gifts.
loves you. I never been loved.
I've been very well. I'm about to say I've been very well loved in my life. I don't think I've ever gotten a trash Christmas gift from a shorty. Like, that's the wildest part.
Nigga, I was just thankful niggas got me a card at our Secret Santa. I was like, damn. I was like, yo, niggas fuck with me. See how you see the bar is low for us.
Nah. I don't think Secret Santa. I hate participating in all of that shit. But it's like I don't think I have.
Especially when you don't talk to niggas like that, bro. Because I got this shorty. I'm like, we do the little high and by, cordial shit. You feel me? Nothing too crazy. But I'm over here like, yo, what the fuck am I supposed to get her? I don't know her like that.
You don't have a list?
I was like, yo, I'm just gonna do the gift cards. Safe bet.
Boo, you gotta use something like Elster or something. Shout out to Elster if y'all want to sponsor us. But like, you gotta use something like that that tells you what they want. You tell me what you want, I can make it happen. That's fine. I don't know. I can't tell you when. I used to love the holidays. I think I like the idea of having nothing to do more so than actually the holidays or like even like little mundane shit. Like I hate musicals, and then our boys were telling me how, yo, you gotta watch what's that shit, Hamilton, and started singing the songs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you one of them motherfuckers too?
I haven't seen Hamilton, but there's also Malcolm X on Ice, I believe too.
Ah man. Malcolm X. That sound like that.
But you're not a holiday nigga. Like,
not a holiday.
What about Thanksgiving? What's your favorite holiday?
What's my favorite holiday? The one I get to sleep on. I don't have a favorite holiday.
Yeah, I didn't know this. You don't like.
I don't have a.
Not even Thanksgiving for the food, my nigga.
I feel like I can't tell you why. I don't know. I just like a negative Nancy when it comes. I used to love all the shit, and I guess one bad experience for a holiday, and I was like,
"Damn, life beat you up."
A nigga feeling hopeless. I told you I don't care. Like I literally be like, yo, I just want to go to sleep. Or it's like I like the feeling of giving somebody something, and then that's it. Like then I can crawl back into my cave. Like I was like, if I get shorty her gift, I'm like, oh, you really wanted this, it's cool. And if you didn't want this is what you said you wanted, but I didn't get you exactly what you want. Like you should have spoke up. That's how I be moving.
I don't know, maybe because whatchamacallit, some of my favorite movies are from this time. Like Friday After Next, I love the Friday series. Friday After Next is my top 5.
They was arguing about that. That is
Four Brothers is a Christmas movie. Matter of fact, we're gonna do probably next episode. We're gonna do Christmas movies or holiday movies. But Four Brothers is a Christmas movie. Anybody could debate me on Twitter. I don't care if the little nigga got shot.
Yeah, now they fucked Jack up. Because his stupid ass went outside, dummy.
Facts, but I see why Mariah Carey gets that, because that shit hit.
She ain't number one right now, though. It's Brenda Lee, though. Brenda Lee is blocking her. She took away that number one check. Rocking around the Christmas trees with number one for the last 2 weeks. So Mariah Carey, she getting a check. She ain't getting that check.
And then I have some of my favorite memories, and then it's just like, you feel me, seeing the decorations, seeing people laugh, the hot cocoa. I don't know. I don't fuck with no other holidays like this. Maybe, and then also for me being Haitian too, I know our Independence Day is around the corner as well. So it's kind of like it just all correlates for me, you know.
I'm trying to think, maybe. Nah, I really don't care about any holiday. Like, there's no holiday.
We got to take you to the Rockaway tree. We got to take you to no Rockefeller tree. Then we got to take you ice skating.
Been there, done that. It's cool. It's cold. I'd rather, yeah. I think it's just that's where my homebikeness has evolved into. I'll go out, I'll go have a drink, I'll go to a party, I'll go to a function for it. But it's just like, I don't give a fuck.
You more outside than I am. Niggas at the cigar spots. Niggas is doing big things.
I go to shit for my peace.
All right, let's get the sad news out the way. I'm gonna need your help pronouncing his brother's last name, even though I love him in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. R.I.P. to Andre Braugher. Burger. Okay. Fabulous actor. I'm surprised he passed away because he's still very young, but I loved him in Brooklyn 99. Like that shit they had me dying, and just want to send condolences to his family. You feel me? Just before the holidays, gotta be tough.
That's a fact. And I think, again, I guess I was talking about earlier my check-in about like just like life and just trying to, put yourself in the best position for the long haul, but also enjoying today, because My brother, he was 61. The other brother that passed away from John Wick, I want to fuck up his name. He was like 59. Fuck, that's gonna bother me. I remember his name. But like, for black men, for black people, we not making it. It's past our 60s.
Yeah, bro.
These are people with money, and it's like I think they said Mr. Berger.
Lance Reddick.
Lance Reddick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two brothers had cancer. They was literally, Lance Reddick died a week before a game and movie came out that he was a big part of. You feel me? Like, Andre Braugher and Brooklyn Nine-Nine is one of those cult classic shows that'll be on reruns forever. Like,
yep.
And it's like, you know their faces. You might not know them outside of like the commercial if you didn't watch the shows, but it's like, damn, these are black men with money, with access to resources, and they not making it past their 60s. And imagine what that says for other people who don't have that access or even just generally good health care, right? So I just mean like black, especially brothers, like, yo, take care of yourselves. We know this, we a podcast, we talk about everything, but it's like we are two black men that really do have seen the strengths and the flaws of the way society and the way that our gender is kind of just positioned. So we just like take care, go to those doctor's appointments, take those vitamins, go to the gym, go to therapy, fuck your lady, like do all them things that's gonna get you right and put out that good karma so you can make sure like you get it back.
That's a fact. Like Marshawn Lynch said, make sure your chicken is right, make sure your health is right, and make sure your mental is right. You feel me? Also in sad news, I'm really upset with New York, bro. I'm just upset with the government overall, bro, over just seeing the politics about spending money and then giving money out to everywhere. But especially in a place like New York, for us to still have building poor infrastructures and the thing that's going on in the Bronx. So first, there was a building collapse in the Bronx and then follow up with a 5-alarm fire that destroyed multiple businesses in the Bronx. Shit is sad, bro. And and the thing about it with me is kind of like, bro, when are y'all going to start caring about the actual citizens here? Don't get me wrong. I love that, you know, we are a safe haven for some people that are going through things in their homeland. You know, shout out to people in the migrant crisis that we have going on, and they're trying to come here for better life. And I respect that. I don't have no problem with that. But when are we gonna really start taking care of the citizens, bro? Because we giving all the way, we gave so much money away that can be used for homelessness. Like even with the winter coming, just like shit is sad just walking in New York City, bro. Because you go to the train station, you go outside. Like I bike ride, so by the bridge, I seen a bunch of homeless people set up camps, and that shit be cold. And just seeing niggas give away billions when. What did you say like the previous episode? It was like only about like 22 billion to cure homelessness in the whole country. And we gave triple that to Ukraine and other places.
Absolutely.
Shit be sad. The Bronx need help. You know, hopefully, and then also the insurance shit be crazy too. Because insurance company do not want to be giving niggas money too. So hopefully they get some type of payment out and they can start business and take care of their family, especially during the holiday season.
That's a Fendi. I think it's just one of those things where it's like, how are you supporting your citizens? And I think again, it goes to this era of like hopelessness because it's like the government is like playing in our face with this. We broke, we in debt, but we could pay and fund war. And we understand what that does for the U.S. and the global economy, us being involved in protecting our interests and things. I think, was it Venezuela? There's another country that there's a talk, so like somebody wants their land or something like that.
Oh, yes. So Venezuela government wants to take a piece of
Guyana.
Guyana, because Guyana just recently found oil there. So now they're trying to annex that piece that has the oil, and everybody's against it.
And if that was to happen, the U.S. would have to go to war and to protect Guyana, I believe, right? So it's one of those situations where it's like foreign policy really tells you what your country is about. And when things are good, it's easy to kind of brush those things aside because your day-to-day isn't impacted. But now, like I said, the price of goods have gone up by like 150 to 200% in the last 3 years alone. I think there was a study or a video I saw a couple like maybe earlier in the week about like buying a house in 2015 or something, or 2011 compared to 2021 compared to 2023. And just between like 2021 and 2023, the pricing was like, because of the interest and the loans and everything like that, it was like extra 30% of what it was 2 years ago, on top of the natural inflation that we've seen. So it's really just something where it's like it's frustrating because it's like they tell you what they tell us: go to school, get a good job, get your degree, do all these things, and it's like the system is still not built for you doing. We got record amounts of credit card debt. It's in our generation. It's like you want to buy a house, you ain't buying it in New York. You feel me?
No, not at all.
You feel me? So it's like things that we were told the steps to play a game that is no longer serving us. It's like
the American dream is not real no more. It's never been real per se. If you know the history, it's never been real. But I think now, before with media, they could use it and propaganda and shit like that. But now we got the real. we see this shit ain't real, and they still smacking us in the face with it.
OD. So definitely one of those frustrating elements when it comes to all of this.
All right. Now, I thought we would probably not talk about this anymore, but a new statement coming from the driver at the scene of the crime with Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, and Kelsey has come out and has claimed that he's seen Kelsey with the gun and Tory went and struggled with her, and that's when the shots went off, and that would potentially hurt Meg Thee Stallion. Now, Meg Thee Stallion, I want to give a little. Meg Thee Stallion has come out and said that is not true. She knows who shot her. She said who shot her. What's your whole thoughts about this statement coming after the trial?
When I actually read the statement, I first read it, it came off as like another attempt to get another trial, get a retrial done. I think in the sense, I know that's something that Tory Lanez his team has really been pushing for. But it also came out as like, why now? Because it's like, even if they weren't putting you on the stands, there was plenty of time for this to come out. And I granted it was a very big case, and you can't say much about these cases, especially if you're somebody that could be potentially put on the witness list. But I just feel like it's a lot of he said, she said. And even to that point, the thing that Tory Lanez was arrested for was not shooting Megan Thee Stallion. It was, again, he had a legal gun and shot it off in a residential. You get it? So it's kind of like, it don't even matter at this point, because I think society or like the internet wants to say who shot who when it really came down to something else. And it's just one of those things where it's like, all right, well, what comes out of this next? Because now Megan is still on, like, still she did respond, which I think is something that people want to hear. But it's also at the same point, it's like we gotta let dead horses lie. I think that it's just a lot of stuff from 3 years ago that keeps coming back up, and it's like at this point, nobody can heal.
That's a fact. And bro, I think maybe he probably is seeing he's trying to get less time. I think he still got to do time, because at the end of the day, they're gonna ask him who gun does this belong to. He's gonna have to say him, and he has priors, so he's gonna have to do some type of jail. Now he probably won't do. I think they was trying to say 8 to 11 years. That was potentially he might have to serve. It might be less. I think that's probably what he is trying to reach for, but he's going to have to do something.
Yeah, he'll
the
do
gun is in his name. But once again, I'm reading this statement, bro. I can't feel sympathy for Tory, bro. And I don't want to stay on too long because we already beat this dead horse down. But, bro, if you fucking with Meg, if you fucking with Kelsey, bro, why the hell you go send your driver to go bring both of them to the spot? And you fucking both of the girls, and then you're gonna sit here and try to flirt with Kylie too, and then you in the car talking about don't make me tell her, bro. This is when your head was too big, your ego got too big, your pride. You feel me?
I mean, to play devil's advocate, this nigga was probably one of those famous people ever during the pandemic. Quarantine radio.
But you see what happens though, right?
Yeah. Like, shit go to your head, it's over. And then gets gotten a simpler man is guy. I'm just saying. I mean, we're going to talk about another nigga that was talking crazy.
Facts. But this shows you the universe will humble you. So my niggas, if you're doing dirt or you doing stuff, bro, stay humble. Don't do dirt, period, by the way. But
if you are,
humble
like,
yourself.
Yeah, I'm about to say, don't act like, you're not God's gift to the land. Like, relax.
Because I'm reading this shit, and he said, all right, you fucking both of them, cool. You told your driver to go pick them up and then bring them there, and then you in the car arguing, talking about don't make me tell. So, like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
You thought Meg was going to just chill?
That was some sassy shit. This is the first time we used her. Don't make me tell, nigga. What? You getting pussy from two best friends? You good? And you over here flirting with Kylie Jenner, nigga. What was you thinking? Look how that worked out for you, stupid.
You feel me? So I can't really feel too much sympathy. Like, of course, I don't want him to do that much. You know, and I ain't gonna lie, Die Alone at the Prom Deluxe shit slap. I ain't gonna hold you. So, for my selfish reason, I don't want him to do that many years in jail. But, bro, you brought that all upon yourself. So, fellas, remember to check that ego and make sure the universe will humble you. Now, I want to talk about this nigga over here. Now, with the Trump administration, Trump was wilding. Now, whatchamacallit? Joe Biden knows how to play the political game, but his son over here do not give two fucks about anything. That nigga is living the rock star dream. So apparently, Slick, Hunter Biden has spent over $870K on prostitutes, porn, and some drugs. And sex club membership. Damn.
That nigga fucking.
And he took $1.6 million from the ATM. This nigga getting bread. Hold on.
His father's been in government for years. He's had insight. Never mind. But no, he's outside. It ain't tricking if you got it.
And this nigga was doing crack too.
Oh, he's doing the hot.
I ain't gonna lie, he's on a Charlie Sheen run.
Yeah, that's shit. It happens. Yeah, access.
This is why I ain't gonna hold you. We can't be too famous, because when your kids might feel neglected and then they start fucking with that cocaine. Now, Jonathan Majors, bro, this shit keeps getting more. At first, it came out with recordings.
This shit jokes.
First of all, before we talk about the court updates, Shorty is the feds. Shorty Ray was trying to have evidence on him for a minute now. And I ain't gonna hold you to tell that white girl to act like Coretta Scott King.
Yeah, you play it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Know what job I'm on? Could be doing right now. Period. This is actually, period. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you really know, baby? Do you really?
Yes.
Then how dare you come home drunk and disturb the peace of our house when we have a plan? I would like to get to the point where your friends know what job I'm on and go, I think Grace is going to be out of commission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't.
No. Do you understand that? Because that team, that unit, right? Grace has to be in a certain mindset to support Coretta Scott King. You know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife. Michelle Obama. Barack Obama's wife.
I know, I'm not. I shouldn't have gone out. I'm sorry.
Let me just lay it out for you, right? If I'm just gonna say this. My temper, my shit, my trauma, blah, all that said, right? And I'm gonna say it, I'm a great man, a great man.
He's a great man, Savannah.
I am doing great things, not just for me, but for my culture.
That nigga there, boy.
That nigga was schooling, huh? But hold on. If she came home drunk, how did she have in her right mind to record that whole thing?
I think that was a separate argument. I think she was trying to prove him being manipulative and him, like, to your point, like, in the group chat, it's in the thread, he's like, yo, she the feds. Like, she was building up something to kind of just have against him. And while I know a lot of people were saying, like, hey, what he said wasn't wrong, sometimes not what you say is how you say it. So you could have a perfectly, I guess, valid point, but if you deliver it like an asshole or, angsty, it's not going to come off. And I think the pieces that come out of that is like, yo, bro, he said, I know I have a temper. He comes off as a narcissist. He comes off somebody who admits he's angry. He comes off as somebody who, seems controlling. And I think that while I don't feel like whatever he's on trial for now, like he did that shit, the other shit they say he did is like, oh, shit. Your character's kind of, woo.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate. I don't think he's exactly wrong in that. He even though he wilded out with that, he's a great man shit. He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. But I think He's the type of person that knows where he's at. This you got to understand where he's coming from. This nigga was about to be the face of the acting world. This nigga he had a job at Marvel. He just did Creed. He was about to do a bunch of other movies. He was probably booked up for at least a couple of years. He was about to pause, but he was about to be named the sexiest man alive.
Oh, no, he was named sexiest man alive before that happened.
Yeah, but he was about to do that again. This nigga was on his way to the pinnacle. And he also had range. So it's not like how people be trying to shit on Michael B. Jordan and be like, he can't really act that well. Even though that's not my opinion, but nobody could say that about Jonathan Majors because his roles was always not diverse, but always different and had a lot of range. So I could understand why he is so kind of strict and regiment in some type of way because he's building something. He's building an empire. He has a brand. He has to have a certain look in the acting world. Because I talked to my friend, shout out to Nettie. All them niggas is basically narcissistic and strict and shit. Because to be honest with you, it's like the music game. One false move, you off the map. Look at this nigga. One false move, one night, that nigga was running. I ain't gonna lie to you. Side note, they saw the video of him trying to put her in the car and start running away. That's like, yo, this white woman chased him through the Bronx. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm sorry, but that shit had me rolling. That nigga started telling it. That shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit look crazy on the camera. Just a small little white girl chasing after that big brolic ass nigga, though. I ain't gonna hold you. But I can't really give him that. I have to give him some type of grace because of what he was trying to do and what road he was on. Of course he's going to want to be strict. Of course he's going to want to have control of it because one false move take you off the map like what happening now.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying like shit. You hear it and it's like what they said about that nigga again. Hold up, let me just check dot my T's and cross my T's. Oh, you wildin', big dog. But then the fact that
I'm about to tell him. Go ahead.
She recorded all that too. I'm just like, yo, damn, you wasn't even safe in your own home, brother. You couldn't even be a sleazy in your own home.
You had the ops. You sleeping with the ops.
Yo, just like what?
I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna tell all my women. I need you to be like Curtis Scott King.
That's what he just said. He said, Curtis Scott King. Do you know who that is? Michelle Obama. That's Barack Obama's wife. Like, he was like, that's what I need.
Real quick, because I saw the new Rory and Moore podcast, and Rory made a good point about people race baiting. What's the problem with asking a white woman to be Curtis Scott King? And she's not a great woman. You can't just. She has to pick out.
You're not getting the same level of sacrifice, and we know that. We know that.
Wait! But we just name it after a great woman.
Nah, it's not about that. Because it's the image that you portray too. We all know Martin was wilding outside these streets too.
Okay. Let's talk about Michelle. Okay, I don't.
Yo,
they had a taste for white women too. We're not gonna discuss it too much.
We're not gonna go that far.
But okay, what about Michelle Obama? Michelle Obama is she's
they're both great women.
She's a black woman, but she's a great woman.
They're both great women, but I think that there's a certain level of grace and etiquette that black women provide in these roles of, and they've accepted the role of support almost. Like they were supportive of their men, and there was a lot of evident sacrifice in just the anecdotes that we have of their roles with their husbands. And I think that's something that's like, it was tough to, I mean, he's not saying the white woman can't do that, but it's like, yo, like, it's not expected. Like, like the biggest thing when they talk about interracial relationships is like, what do y'all talk about?
Yeah,
and I think that would be.
But I think what people was getting on, at least probably Damaris was talking about, like why you couldn't name like a white woman and whatnot. And my thing about it is kind of like,
because ain't no special ones.
Does it matter? He just said a great woman. Like he can't just say, can you just be a great woman? And so she got to say, you got to be Julia Roberts. You got to be Barbara Streisand. Like, I don't know, why does the race of women has to matter type stuff? You feel me? She just. But then
again, to his speaking to the idea of narcissism, those women played their role, even though they have built their own brands and they, are iconic in their own ways. It stems from the fact that it started out with them supporting their families and then kind of branching out, and continuing the work. And I think that, again, it's almost an assumption when you see a famous black man with his partner, his woman, is by his side, but also allowing him to kind of making the sacrifice so he can do what he needs to do. And then when it doesn't happen, and I guess you could probably think about many examples of this, when it doesn't happen, that's kind of where you see like the disdain, like the Will and Jada. It was all fine. We all wanted the Will and Jada love when it was like Will was big money, big Willie weekend, and Jada was, she do her little joint, but it was assumed she was with the kids and whatnot. And as soon as it's slightly embarrassing to the nigga, it's like, oh shit, damn you, bitch. You feel me? So I think that's kind of like the idea.
Wait, side note, yo, Jada, please be quiet about the marriage. I just saw. Wait for it. I want to give flowers first before I start shitting. Hold on. Shout out to Will Smith in the Grammy performance. He performed in the same outfit that he won the first Grammy. Don't forget, fun fact, he's the first hip hop artist to win the Grammy. Great, and he gave Rakim his file. Thank you, Will. But Jada, we don't want to hear nothing about your marriage no more. We don't want to hear nothing about the marriage because there's a report, I'm not going to do too much on it, that she said, oh, the Oscar slap saved their marriage. I don't care no more. We don't care. Keep your family business inside, okay?
Can we be honest about that? Hold on, because then she was just saying last month that they wasn't together. So it's kind of like, why are we following that plot through? Like, what is the logic in drop? We weren't together. We weren't this. We weren't that. Because you know what the media is going to pick up on. To now, it's like, oh,
exactly.
It saved our marriage. And I'm like, bro, you just said that you wasn't with the nigga.
That's why I want her to zip it. I'm sorry. I don't want to tell black women to be quiet, but this particular one, I need you to, at least about your marriage. About your marriage, I'm gonna need you to.
I think.
Back to. Oh, go ahead.
Not a power. When both parties learn to shut the fuck up, it's a beautiful thing. Everything don't have to be said.
But just real quick on the Jonathan Majors, real quick. I'm more so coming from the aspect of just like regular relationship. Like if I get a white woman, I can't just tell her, can you be like Michelle Obama? Can you just be like any other great black woman? Not exactly because they're black, but more so they're just great women in general that do great things.
For me, nah, I'm gonna clown you.
I can't say my white woman. I can't name my white Nubian queen.
Your milk of magnesia. I'm only saying no. I can't
tell my white Nubian queen to be Michelle.
I'm only saying no because I think that for those women, they understood the struggle and what it was like to not just be that partner, a spouse, but to be of that race, to be of that demographic, that designation. And I think that through all the bullshit, they could empathize and sympathize with what their man was going through, even if he wasn't being necessarily the man that they needed him to be in the household. They knew it was a bigger picture. And I think that but
can't all women strive for that though?
They could, but if they don't understand what it truly means to experience these things, like you get a girl from Long Island who's never been around black people, or never have had the police follow her in a grocery store, or anything like that. It's kind of like, yeah, you want to support me, but do you understand what support entails? Do you understand what I mean to this group or this mission or this motive? And why that is so important, because when we have successful black people, it's not like we aren't successful in isolation. We are representative to a lot of people, and it's just like, what do you see? That's why I feel like it's tough. That's why I gotta say no. If I had a white woman,
if I tell my black woman to be like Susie B. to Anthony, am I wrong?
She got a queen named after her. That's fire.
All right. Well, speaking of just marriages and whatnot. Cardi B and Offset has repeatedly broken up. She appeared on live saying that she's been single for a while. What's your thoughts?
People grow and people live and learn, and sometimes they work things out, and sometimes you got to say there's nothing to be worked out anymore. And I wish them both the best. I feel that it has always been a tumultuous ride with them. They seem like you know what it is? They're the couple that you could tell they have a lot of fun together, but it looks like their fun outweighed their ability to navigate tumultuous waters. And it happens. We all know people who they have a grand fucking old time together, but when things get rough, boy, do they get rough. And I think
that'd be the worst, though.
The fact that they're both young, I think, has been, we won't talk about the infidelity too much, but there's been questions of infidelity throughout the course of the relationship. And they're both very. And
wait, side note, it doesn't help that Blueface is saying that Krishan Rock was smashed on him too.
Yeah,
bro. Stop putting bodies on me. yo, that's some. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit pissed me off. Like, nigga, how you go? I'm in a relationship, my nigga. Like, how you gonna put a body on me like that, bro?
Yeah, brother definitely went off the G code on that one. But yeah, I think it's just like you just send love and light, because it's like that's frustrating because now there is money involved. Like, they're both going to be well off, but there are also children involved. There's this public. And it's like, I think she did like a TikTok performance like right the week of, and it's like you could see she was still trying to be happy and bubbly in herself. But it was also like, all right, like I'm rooting for y'all to both figure out what y'all need. I think that's just in general with any relationship that's people go through good, bad, and different. It's like, yo, I root for everybody to just kind of have that energy and that, you know, just like get hopefully you're getting what you need out of it. You feel me?
Yeah,
so,
I agree. All right, real quick, did you hear about Cameron and Mace versus the Joe Budden podcast?
Is this the incident that's stemming from the Melissa Ford comment about them being in the whorehouse?
Yes. So real quick, if you watch It Is What It Is, they mentioned about a story of when they was young and how they was in a whorehouse and they was just, you know, doing their thing in there. I guess on the next episode of Joe Budden podcast, Melissa Ford alluded that they was probably with underage women and whatnot. But then It Is What It Is responded back and said, like, yo, they was underage. They should have been in there type of thing. Then, you know, on the next episode, the fellas kind of, I don't want to say force, because force is not a good word, but kind of like coached her on why she was wrong and to apologize. And she kind of seemed a little bit reluctant on it and kind of gave like to my opinion, a non-genuine apology, which set Cameron the fuck off. If you know about Cameron, that nigga wasn't acting in Killer Season. That's really him. That nigga is not acting. If you ever watch Killer Season, that's him in real life. He turned his petty up talking about, you know, she fucked Ice-T for $2K. First, once again, stop playing bodies on niggas in public, all right, fellas? And they started going back and forth. And it come now that Joe is standing beside Melissa Ford now. But my whole thought about this whole stuff was, Melissa Ford, you got to take this L. You just basically, in these times, basically alluded that these niggas was pedos.
Yeah, sexual misconduct.
And you see what happened to Diddy. And they got a popping podcast. They did it on 6 on the complex list. Shout out to Unc Shannon Sharp for making number 1. But they just made it to the 6 for the media. That shit can destroy their whole shit. So I could see why they felt some type of way, though. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's like you can't throw around allegations, especially baseless allegations. And you got to be careful what you say because, again, we live in an era where people are reactive. So they hear something, they're going to run with it without even fact-checking it. It's happened on this show with things that we've kind of just run with in the moment. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So it's just like, yo, just making sure that you're being careful.
And the thing about it, too, is they was telling the story. It's not like someone else came out and told the story, so you can just make it. They're the one that was just telling a throwback story of themselves. So just for you to even mention a comment about that was crazy. Now, Keith Lee had me, if you follow me on the socials, you know Keith Lee had me fucked up over here. Because I ain't gonna lie, you know how Bronx and Brooklyn beef with each other secretly? I ain't gonna lie, Brooklyn and Queens about to beef. Because I ain't gonna lie, Queens, I love you, my boy, but Queens did bad. Y'all niggas out here doing salmon chopped cheese out here, bro, and dry ass bacon, egg, and cheese. I need you to step up. You're the representative of Queens, born and raised. Answer yourself.
I told you in pre what I thought it was. I think it's just his platform has grown so much that he's getting a lot of information, and it's hard to sift through all those places. And then we also understand that as platforms grow, you get people that want to have their voices and their opinions. Oh, I just moved into this neighborhood a year ago, and this place makes the best bagel ever. It's like, I just want that. It's like, no, motherfucker, you haven't lived here. You can't tell somebody what they're going to like, or you're going to recommend something, and your palate is different. I think that my initial response was white people got to stop talking to Keith Lee. That was what I said. I was like, white people, leave him alone. I get it.
Facts, you said this nigga to Manhattan for pizza, bro.
Like, bro, what the fuck? I've never thought about going to Manhattan for pizza unless it was dollar slices and I was late as fuck and I was coming home. Mm-hmm. So I think that in that respect, it was like, yo, bro, like, y'all sit this one out, white people. I know y'all want to be down. No, he's ours.
Bro, you know, I listened to him on his Complex interview. He was just trying to share highlight to a small business, but I'm just like, bro, this is New York City, bro. Especially in the boroughs, there's nothing but small businesses everywhere. So I didn't even feel in that, but We need a round two.
Nah, you know he got
niggas
you gotta fuck with Evil Keith Lee. What's her name? You know who I'm talking about?
Oh, Chime Time.
Yes. He be with the shits. He be like, I'm not going to this whack ass establishment.
He's been to New York plenty of times because I follow him. He's been to New York plenty of times and he gone to the right spots.
Mm-hmm.
He shitted on some restaurants because I'm not gonna say New York City don't have no bad restaurants.
He shitted on Footprints. I remember that. He shitted on Footprints. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, Footprints is trash. Anybody would tell you.
Destroyed Footprints. I was like, oh, this nigga real. This nigga is a real human being.
But Keith Lee, you try to land at us, and I don't like that. I almost unfollow you, King. Until he went to Brooklyn.
I'm about to say he got decent service though, so I think Atlanta was a service. That's why he was like, "Fuck y'all."
But what you will call it, Keith? And also, side note, chopped cheese. Any food critic or reviewer, chopped cheese is, I don't want to say poor, but it's a
budget meal. It is a budget meal.
This shit is not gourmet meal over here, bro. Because everybody, and I hate that we popularize chopped cheese because not every nigga want to come to New York. Let me get a chopped cheese wasn't meant for all this spotlight, bro.
This is like, do you got McDonald's money? That's the definition of what a chopped cheese is.
That's what basically niggas was getting chopped cheese for. So don't expect chopped cheese to be slapping crazy like that. So that's why I don't really like that. Because my nigga, if you coming to New York City, bro, you gotta hit the Caribbean spots. And then our soul food spots is hit or
nah. You gotta go. There's a London food blogger. He came over here. His name is Wavy Boy something. He be going to all. He go to all the spots. He goes to the 5-star joints. He goes to the hood spots. He go to the nice delis. Like he pull up and he be like, he'll tell you what's fire and whatnot. So I'm gonna send it to you.
And you come to us for the Asian food because them Asian people, you get them wing. You get to the Chinese restaurant wings. I ain't gonna lie. Shout to them. Our fried chicken save niggas, bro.
I mean, it also kills niggas in the long run. But yes, it does.
That's a fact. All that MSG and shit. But nigga, you gotta know what you coming to New York for. We don't come to New York for no damn chopped cheese or bacon, egg, and cheese, bro. That shit is just. And also, my nigga, you don't go put no salt, pepper, ketchup. That's why your shit was dry as shit.
Yeah. He was wilding that thin crowd. I was just like, brother, what are you doing? You don't. That's the thing. People tell you when you gotta be really, really like. New York is not the place where you could just get random people recommendations. Like Vegas,
facts.
New Orleans, like places that's known for food. Houston, you can take a couple of obscure reservations. In New York, it's too many people. We can't be like, yo, I like this. No, why? What's special about it? Who goes there? Who have you ever seen there?
That's a fact. And the thing about it is, you go to different boroughs for different shit too. You feel me? So you gotta really be careful because. There's some businesses in different boroughs that's selling garbage, so be careful with that. All right, but shout out to you, Keith Lee, though. I like your movement and all that. Nicki Minaj, speaking on Queens, Nicki Minaj just dropped Pink Friday 2. I'm gonna let you have this because you're a Queens representative. You on the spot today. You gotta represent.
Act like I played the whole album. I listened to a good portion of it. It's pretty solid. I think that for a legendary debut as Pink Friday was, it's a pretty decent. Part 2 or second coming of it. I think Nicki has this talent where it's like every time you want to count her out, she did something. It was like, okay, it's still there. You're still that girl. The Drake record fire. That's one of my songs of the week. The Cole record fire. The Uzi record fire. She did a great job of leveraging like the sounds and trying to. It was one of those. It felt like an album from. This is not a diss. It felt like an album from 5-10 years ago where. You understood your core base, but you also understood that you're relevant in so many different spaces that you have to have different sounds. And I think it was appreciated. And we haven't really heard from her in so long, a consistent hour project. So I was like, it was cool. It was definitely something where I was like, she did 200,000, she about to 200,000, so number one debut most likely. Yeah, man, I'm happy to see that we're still like I think this has been a year of our artists putting out music that reminds us who the fuck they are.
Fact.
And I think that's something I can appreciate.
As far as Nicki Minaj, I'm not a big fan of Nicki Minaj, but I'm not a hater of Nicki Minaj. I appreciate everything she has done for hip hop. I need niggas to stop hating on her, bro. Bro, this shit getting sad, bro. This shit getting sad because there's people that was talking about, oh, she didn't really promote this album. Her single was from a year ago. who gives a fuck, bro? Just enjoy the music. And then I don't know if you got to see some clips from her in the Kai Cenat stream last night. Niggas is talking about, oh, she's doing cokehead behavior, but I'm just like, bro, that's how I know y'all niggas is not real fans of her. She's been this way extra pretty much her whole career. That's what she's been known for, especially in her early parts of her career, being extra. That's why people love her. So I'm just tired of the hate narrative around Nicki Minaj. And this is coming from a non-Nicki Minaj fan. I am not a barb. So for me to say that it says enough that y'all niggas is wilding out there. But I think the album is pretty good. That song with Lil Uzi Vert is going to go on TikTok, Billboard #1 list automatically. And I enjoy it. And I enjoy that she tapped in with the youth. My problem with Nicki Minaj is all the stuff that she's doing now, bro, she should have done this shit, bro. Because to me, it's kind of late. And also it doesn't seem sincere. I feel like she's just trying to catch on to what's been going on. And instead of being like Drake, where Drake kind of like led the charge on all these things. So it doesn't look like he's stealing, but I feel like she kind of just, but I respect it nonetheless. She did good on the stream, and I'm happy for her album. Now, Kanye West, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You can't cancel this motherfucker, bro. And this, once again, it's not coming from a Kanye West fan, but my nigga, he's in Dubai previewing new music and I ain't gonna lie, Drake, anonymous competition because Northwest is coming for his ass. He got the Backstreet Boys sample. This nigga can't miss. I can't cancel this nigga, bro. This shit sound amazing.
Nah, Kanye wildin'. I'm looking forward to listening to this, John.
This shit sound amazing. I'm over here like, oh, this nigga back. Niggas gonna forget about all his hate speech. But I can't wait to see the Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign album. Real quick, want to shout out to Queens. Once again, Queens get the money. Shout out to 50 Cent for opening up a new film studio in Shreveport, Louisiana. You feel me? Following in the footstep of Tyler Perry. So he's gonna be able to film, write, do production all on this plot of land. So shout out to 50, my nigga. A nigga who got shot 9 times and came back and doing well, and he's still putting on. So expect to see more projects from him in the future. Now, the biggest thing that we want to talk about this week is sports, bro. Sports been going crazy, bro. Let's get Bronny out the way real quick. Shout out to Bronny, first game in USC. Dead. I ain't gonna lie, even though people complain about his stats, you gotta understand this nigga had cardiac arrest in the summer, and for him to be cleared and still be able to play basketball is nothing but short but amazing. And shout out to LeBron for being there and his whole family and friends. So I want to give that quick little shout out to Bronny. But Lakers, LeBron, NBA in-season tournament champions. What's your thoughts, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, it was made for them niggas to win.
Oh, come on.
Nah, not in the sense of like it was stat. They had to win their games, but it was like, what's the best story? And it was like they got to go through what they beat Phoenix by 3. They smoked the Pelicans. Zion, bro, you gotta take your weight seriously. Like real talk. Come on, Z. Like you got too much talent. Gilbert already said it best. If you look up and you're just a 6-time All-Star, 20,000 points, you wasted your potential. But Bron and them, they have talent. They can't shoot, but they realize that they go into the paint, they could win any game. And then even though the game they lost to Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like Dante Exum had the best game of his career. Tim Hardaway Jr. couldn't miss. Luka was Luka. And it's like you still lost by 5-2? And it's like 2. And they weren't making threes. It was literally until the fourth quarter.
Quick question, Dante, where the fuck you been at, my nigga? You was my rival in 2015. Nigga, you supposed to be the man of the league, and you come back now. I appreciate it, but nigga, shout out to you though.
Dante Exum was wilding, but it's like that's what happens. Sometimes you got to leave and get right and come back. But, the Lakers have realized that when it comes to the paint and going into the paint, that's where they really get their buck. But that's why they can get knocked on their head sometimes, because if a team can shoot, they can get into a game with them. They keep up. So I like the fact that LeBron got this one. They're going to make fun of him. He's a 5-time champion. That shit. Like, we get the jokes. They write themselves. But it's definitely one of those things that's like, yo, it was nice to see.
Quick question. What's your thoughts on Charles Barkley saying he's going to roast him on television for putting that banner up?
Charles Barkley has not won a team award outside. He won individuals. I get what the premise is. It's an individual, like it's an in-season tournament, but you're shitting on a team like this is a league push. The league wants people to take this seriously to the point where they're talking about
and it was good.
And they're talking about making the winner next year, like for years to come, they'll receive like the 6th spot or like maybe a guaranteed spot in the play-in, like at worst. So that's something to think about where it's like you got a team that already in December qualifies for the playoffs.
I think that's fire. And they did a good job. At first, niggas was clowning this shit. It was like, yo, what the fuck is the league doing? But they average more views than usually than other games, like important games. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with it. It gives the March Madness feel to the NBA. Everybody knows the first half of the NBA season is kind of, unless
you play fantasy.
Facts, But LeBron, Jordan can't say that. He could never say he was an in-season tournament MVP, though, so that makes LeBron top 2 and not 2. But I want to talk a little bit about Zion. We're going to talk about Draymond, though, everybody. But Zion, bro. I can't make any excuses for him, bro. We've been talking about this shit for like almost how many years he's been in the league? This is
5th year, I think. 4th. This might be his 4th.
After his first year, they've been talking about his weight. Not only shout out to Stephen A. Smith, they said people in New Orleans talk about it. I heard there's a mural of him chasing after a burger in New Orleans. The Pelicans have talked to anonymous sources about this shit, bro. There's no excuse, bro. Even though you did bully the niggas the next game, but bro, you did look like you had a belly. Why is there a conversation about conditioning? And it's right, bro. You do not care about the game. You do not care about the game as much, which is okay, but it's sad because my nigga, you are doing all of this. You have missed over 60% of your career games. And it's not injuries that's caused to your hand, your torso or head or neck or whatnot. Most of your injuries has come from the legs. Take your job serious, bro. At the end of the day, you gotta be a professional. No matter what, if you want to eat, what's some New Orleans shit? Because you went to New Orleans, some gumbo, some etouffee, some po' boys.
There's too much good food in New Orleans. It's probably not the town for an athlete with a weight problem.
But at the end of the day, you got to be professional, bro. You got to be professional. We can't go on 2 or 3 years of niggas talking about your weight. Niggas can't. That at the end of the day, this is sad. You're a professional at the end of the day. Be professional. Let's talk about Draymond. Draymond has been suspended indefinitely due to his, what you want to say, punch or spin or spinning hook.
Let's just say repeated violent offenses on the basketball court. That's what it is. So it's not just like it's an isolated incident. I think you can isolate an incident, then it's like, all right, cool, you had a bad day, take these 5 and call it a day. But Draymond Green has had many bad days to the point where they have like a comp of multiple values of him doing just violent shit on the court. I don't want to stay on it too long, but I will say that, he's been suspended indefinitely. He has to go to counseling. The league, the team, and him have to figure out a plan for him to get back into the league. But it's definitely, to Kenyon Martin's point, niggas just didn't punch him in the face. He gonna keep doing.
That's a fact.
Like, he gonna keep doing violent shit. And everybody's so scared of the penalty. It's like, all right, we're gonna let somebody keep doing this shit. Now it's like, I can do what I want. And then granted, because the shit is not basketball movements. I don't know what he be seeing when he be out there, what demons he's fighting, but those aren't basketball.
Because he already been ejected about 5 times already.
So the big thing is just like, yo, what's going on?
You think it was fair?
I don't know what it is, to be honest. I've never seen nothing like this where a guy just like consistently just does boneheaded shit. Like, you choking niggas out.
I'm talking about the league suspension. Do you think it's fair?
I think it's fair. I think that you can't. There's no place for that in a professional league. Athletes who are making $50 million a year kind of situation. Like, it's not Bush League plays, and it's like, again, it's not like you just like, oh, they falling on you. Like, it's like a common thread of people like landing on your foot or something or spraining an ankle. It's like you're literally an MMA fighter. Like, you stomped on niggas,
kicking niggas in the balls,
kick niggas, punch niggas, backhand slap. Like, it's unnecessary. So I really hope that they figure out.
But what's your thoughts on the critics saying that, yo, this is the same league that Who the nigga that punched Kobe Bryant in the face? RP to Kobe though. No disrespect.
Charlie Ward.
Yep. You got Doug Christie getting punched. Charles Oakley. Charles Barkley was throwing punches at niggas. Larry Bird. This is coming from the league that had all this.
Those niggas was making $6 million. Some of them niggas was making $600,000. These are $20 to $50 million players, and they talking about Luka gonna be the first $70 million player. You feel me? So it's like you get as the money grows, you gonna be like, we don't have no room for that shit. We want this product to be entertaining. We don't want niggas to get hurt. They not fucking with him.
We can't get a Malice in the Palace Part 2.
We ain't getting that. Closest we got to that
I ain't gonna lie, that slide and punch.
Nah, dog.
Go crazy. All right, let's get to our song of the week. If you're listening to this on YouTube, please exit and download the Live Podcast app, which you can download and listen to all our episodes there. But you go to your favorite streaming platform and listen to our episodes there, or you can go to our Apple Music playlist or Spotify Music playlist to listen to our previous songs of the week. All right, what you got this week, brother? All right, that was Big X, the plug, rock and roll off his EP, The Biggest. Shout out to him. He likes to take a lot of classic old music and resample them. So shout out to him, though. But you can find our previous song of the week on Apple Music playlist or Spotify Music playlist. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite. Slick, drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. All right. It's just Slick and I this week for the Toxic Service announcement, man. But we got a few things that we want to cover on this side. So, Slick, what's your thoughts about this? It's not really a trend, but I don't know if you saw. I sent it to you, though. But it was this woman who said that you better answer them DMs. And it was basically how it started and how it going. Let me send this to you one more time so you could get a reference of it. So apparently this man has been saying, hey, gorgeous, since March 2019 for every month of that year, the same time, around the same time has said, hey, gorgeous, to this woman. But he finally got her and he ended up marrying her. But what is your thoughts about better answer them DMs?
Got to see it through, my boy.
I hate too much because my nigga accomplished this shit.
I can't knock it. I think that, honestly, sometimes it's the wrong time. And sometimes people, like I said, people be fixated. Everybody got at least 5 stories of a situation where some shorty you wanted or nigga that the girls wanted was ignoring the fuck out of them. And then something happened where they realized you existed. And it's like, oh shit, you was here the whole time. Like, yeah, bitch.
Facts, but she posted that shit like it was a flex. Like,
I ain't gonna front. As a nigga, no, don't you dare post it. That's the shit. We over shit. I think this shit fake. As a nigga, I'm like,
but we know niggas like that though. We know niggas be talking to themselves in the DM. We had Big Money V here talking about.
I'm about to say girls know where they could go. I'm not mad at it neither. Like, I'm not going to shit on either party. I think like sometimes you just be like, shit, let me see what this shit hitting for. People get some of the greatest relationships have happened because of boredom, heartbreak, or just like a random occur. Like, you been here? What up?
I would never. Okay, I'm not talking to myself in the DM. I'm unsending and blocking. Okay,
fuck that. You wildin'.
I'm unsending and blocking after 2 attempts.
You wildin'. I ain't gonna front. I would do it. Maybe because I'm
this shit is.
I'll do it. Why not? I'll be right. I'm like, what more do the money bag? Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
Hey, shout! I'll be dropping money bag. Shout out to you if you see the money bag. But I don't mind you dropping comments on the pictures though. But you in the DM talking to yourself. But the thing about it is, for this individual, I can't hate too much because he actually got the girl at the end. But it's kind of like, nigga, you waited your turn, bro.
It look like he got it. Like,
and it's kind of
she look like she comes quality too from this picture, boy.
I see why but I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Talk about fragile male ego. I'm gonna feel like she settled for my ass.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I know what it was. You
definitely do it.
Said you not gonna try. You not gonna try. Just bring your lonely ass here. That's exactly what it was.
the nigga like me is gonna have to walk on eggshells because at any moment you.
Oh,
like,
you get
nigga, you was in my DM for 8 months.
Is she a bad bitch too? Oh my God, no! I don't wish that on no brother. I don't wish that on not a near brother. And ladies, I don't wish it on you if you get your first bad nigga. I don't, because it's like, what you gonna do? Because nigga, I'm only here because I love you. You can do the most heinous shit, and that's all you gotta say. That's all you gotta say, bro. I'm here. I love you though. You was just fucking ex-wife, but I love you. I chose you.
Yeah.
It was a mistake.
Who DM did I answer? I answered your DM.
About to say, the gaslighting would be immaculate. Oh shit.
But bro, nigga, you better not act out of line, my nigga. You better be on point at all times because this shows, bro. You wasn't one of them ones.
I need an update.
You wasn't one of them.
I need an
ones.
update. I need to know how they doing in this very moment. I'm not going front. Like I wish them again. I'm in my peaceful era. I wish them the very best. But there's a part of me that's just like, what the fuck? How do like?
Wait, hold on. This nigga went from February to next year, nigga. The last one was December 21st, and then the next one was. Oh nah, this nigga wild out. This shit more than 7-8 months, my nigga.
Nah. He had to know her. I'm thinking it's a situation where, like, you know, he's in her DMs. He had to like, there had to be like a mutual friend or some shit, or like some connection. Like, this my homeboy cousin or some shit like that. Where it's like, I want to be around this person type shit. Cause that's mental illness. I'm still going to shoot.
This is mental illness.
I'm still going to shoot though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, yo, what up? Hey.
But my nigga, but I'm hating on his game though. My nigga, the only one time you said something different was "How are you?" But nigga, you just went straight down. Hey, gorgeous.
He trying to get her attention. I mean, I respect the hustle, bro.
So she didn't look at. So that means you know how Instagram you have to approve a DM.
That nigga was
you was sitting in that request shit for a minute.
That man was in purgatory. That man was definitely in purgatory.
I could never.
Nah, but you gotta think about it. If he doing his thug thizzle too, and then one day she just happened to respond, she might have caught him. You know what it was? Fuck. This might not go well.
Okay, pretend if you was a woman, how would you respond to that DM? You see a nigga saying, "Hey, gorgeous," for 9 months. Nigga had a whole kid. You see a nigga in your DM saying, "Hey, gorgeous." As a woman, if you was a woman, how would you answer that DM?
How sad am I? How lonely am I? What's happening? I'm hitting them with the.
You know, Pookie and Ray Ray just broke your heart.
Damn. Hey, big head, what you doing? Oh my God, I didn't realize that you were trying to reach out to me for this long. Hey,
right?
You want to go get some dinner? I like sushi. That's all it takes. We're easy. We are very easy. Think about the most.
Have some respect, guys.
No, think about how the maddest you've ever been at any woman you've ever dated, entertained. She offer you a nice meal and some coochie. You be all right. You gonna still be in your bag, but you're like, I won today. That's just pussy. Now, lo and behold, you've been together for 15 years. Like, fuck, this bitch got me. That's part of the game.
Son, this shit's sad, bro. This shit's sad, bro. I can't, bro. But then also it led to a lot of the topic that was on social media of this girl asking a question. Men will really unfollow you after being rejected.
Hell yeah, fuck them. We've been to the end of this story. We have come to the end of the road. You just told me no, so I'm blocking you. Yeah, it's over. It's done. Why am I?
Bro, why am I still here? What are we doing?
At least in this case, she never responded. It wasn't necessarily rejection. She just probably didn't see me, or she could lie to me. Lied to me so sweet. You told me nice. And it's how you reject me too. That's my question. Like, was it nice? Like, I'm just not in a space. Like, I can respect that, but it's
she left the shit on scene.
Nah, nigga.
Shit.
She said ew.
You feel me?
She said ew.
But I'm just like, the nerve of you to reject me and expect me to sit here and see you drop fire pictures and me not to be able to say.
I'm about to say you got the vacation pic with the no face, no case, bitch. You getting fucked. You getting dick. I don't
turn around showing the bikini and shit, and you want me to?
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm out.
I'm blocking you, bitch.
I don't need that in my life. I might not block you, but I'm just not gonna interact. I'm not liking nothing. I'm petty. I like anything but those pictures.
You know what some of the women were saying under her tweet was like, "Oh, this is not a dating app. Like Instagram is not a dating app." Oh, fuck it is. Why am I following you after you reject me?
I'm about to say, the way I knew about some of my greatest hits back in the day was because of remember the old follow, the like game? Shorty like 3 pics, you like 4, she like 5. Then you run into,
You sent a dick pic?
What the fuck?
That was just me? Okay.
Damn, did he? Damn, did he? Relax, bro. God damn. It was at least, I had to meet you first before I sent the hammer. It was wild.
No, you had to have the hammer
I had to know.
already.
I had to know.
Nah.
It had to be like, oh shit, what's up? I had to run into you at the CC. We had to have a dub or something before we got nasty. Relax. Like, yo, what's up? Like, you with it? Because now that I think about it, damn, can I get in trouble for mentioning these things?
Don't get yourself in trouble. You're in your peaceful era. You're in your peaceful era. Don't get yourself
statute of limitations, nigga. It's fine. Let's have fun. If you really think about it, especially from like your first CC party back in college, CC was like where we went to have, but they hosted most of the on-campus Johns. But for any school you went to, you knew where the general parties would happen. The girls was preying. They was mating calls. You know how like out in the gorilla war, the girls, the female gorillas go through on the knuckles and they do the little butt thing. And, like that's what the girls.
Come on now. You remember what Sonata said? The three look shit.
Mm-hmm. But it was like you knew if you had it because if you just got like the first verse of a song till you got a dance or a whine or whatever. It's like all right, cool, that's cool. That was casual. But then if she went past the first verse, it's like oh. We got something here. If she went the whole
look back at you,
the look back, the hand on the chest or something, or grabbing the pocket, boy, brother,
I gotta clutch my pearls. Hold on.
I'm like, wait a minute, what is we doing here? And then, let the lights come on, and she's still looking at you.
Oh, I love it when you just ask her, what you doing about this? I don't know what you trying to do. I love that shit.
Yo, what you doing after this? I'm in my little slow ass. I be like, going to sleep.
or you tell her like, yo, we about to throw a little Getty at the spot. Do you want to come through? Yeah, just give me your number.
Nah, if it was a Friday night, King.
I love the game.
King, if it was a Friday night, and they'd be like, all right, bet. What you doing tomorrow? Like, let's link up. What? Oh, what? Yo, I seen you. Man, nothing was better than, yo, you in nutrition? You in the pot? Save me a seat on Monday.
And for some odd reason, bro, you probably never saw this girl before on campus.
Never.
But after that, dub.
Everywhere. And she know all the hoes you was already fucked. Never mind.
What? Also, now you talking, then oh my god.
Mm-hmm. But then it was like,
time to be alive, bro.
Hold on, or it was the reverse, right? You've seen her around camp, but it was always like, girls don't wear their glasses and shit. They be blind. And then you see her at the party and she dancing by herself or something with her friends. And
you're bringing up painful memories right now. Bringing painful memories.
Never mind. We'll save this for the Patreon.
I still love you.
Nah, bro. The catching them by themselves, and then you get the dance, and it was like you got the woo.
I swear to God, I fell in love at the GW, bro. I fell in love at the GW.
You fell in love with the GW, that hot ass gym. The GW, for anybody that don't get the reference, was a gym that had no ventilation. There was no windows. The walls were sweating. You could go in there butt naked and still come out soaking. Like, what the fuck is happening? Oh, the GW.
Oh my God, I've been seeing that. I've been seeing her there. Always, do the little cordial high, but then she finally, and then when you get behind her and she look and let it still rock.
Nah, I was a little, man, God knew what he was doing, not giving me the ability to sing. Because I swear to God.
If you're listening to this, curly hair, still love you.
Boy. Sometimes I don't even know how we got on this tangent, but when I tell you
just unlock the core memory, because I just remember, because she was, and the thing about it is you got to be on some real hunter shit too, because with her friends, right, you got to wait until see like niggas pull up on her friends, capture her friend, and then as soon as they capture her friends, you go right there for the kill. You go right there behind her, because if you start dancing with her out of nowhere and her friends is around, there could be a chance for rejection there.
Nah. Me and my niggas was wild because it would be like we would dance with the girl we didn't want. And it's like, yo. So now it's like we done created.
Oh, you lobbed it up? Okay, I respect that.
It's like, oh, what up? What's going on? But yo, nah. It was lit. Girls, but the girls used to pre-up. They used to be like, all right. I'll never forget my first couple.
Outside was fun, bro.
It was fun because we was young and had no real responsibilities. We literally just go to class, go to the CC, and be bullshitting in our room.
But back then, not to age ourselves, but social media was there, but it was as prevalent as now. You feel me? Now niggas are just on their phones recording just the live part and then shaking hips the whole goddamn time.
Oh yeah, nah.
That's what niggas is doing now.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I would hate to be outside in this era because I'm just like I like to be low key, but then I tell you, like we at the function and at the Oz was to link. It's like, yo, what up? What's up? Oh shit. We doing this thing. Oh, you want me to? We going where? I remember that. Some girls, they don't want to. I remember the girls didn't want to seem like they was too into you. Like, what you doing tonight? I'm going home. Oh, all right, that's how you feel. I'm gonna see you around. And then years later, we could have been something. Yeah, we could have. You would have said what you was really trying to do that night.
Facts. Right, you want to play a little Miss Hard to Get, and I just respect your boundaries, Queens.
I'm about to say this is not a movie. I do not care what you want. What you not trying to do is about 5 others trying to do. Ah man, good times.
The Armory, I had some good times in the let's get to the next topic because we about to be here for a long 2 hours. Man, if I continue with these memories.
Let's table these other two. Let's go to this. We made this funny. We could talk about these another time because we having fun. Let's talk about this one right here. How far did you travel for the poom? Because thinking about these stories is like you think about. We always bring it back to college for these wild times, right? But like, how far have you ever traveled to get some coochie?
11 hours.
So that's why I have to ask these questions before we start recording. What the fuck you travel half a day for? Where was you at?
That shit was valid.
Where the fuck was you at?
I won't give too much on me.
What? 11 hours?
Hey, man. And that shit hit. You feel me? I'll do it again. I would do it again.
I was about to say
that was good. That was a good 11 hours, 22 hours back and forth and I would do it again in a heartbeat.
God damn. I was going to say like 3 or 4, but shit. 3 or 4.
That's just a trip to the Bronx. That ain't nothing.
I was like, nah, you can't go to my house. I can't go to y'all. We going to the telly. We going to the nice telly.
Oh. Shout out to the girls who was going to the telly, though. Shout out to y'all, though. Because a nigga living situation wasn't there, but you still wanted to fuck with a nigga. That's what a girl really wanted to fuck with you for real. But your living situation wasn't up par.
Or both of y'all parents always home or some like some wild shit. It's like, yo, let's go to this. Let's make a weekend out of this thing. Let's go have some Chick-fil-A and get busy.
All right, have you traveled to a different country or a different state?
Unintentionally different state. Unintentionally, like go to spring break or you go on some trip and it's just like, yo, it happened. It was nothing. Like I was just going to have fun, but I didn't realize I was outside with killers. Like these niggas are these niggas are Neanderthal. I was like, I thought we came here to have fun. They was like, nigga, this is fun. I was like, all right. Damn, college was a good run. I ain't gonna lie. That was like senior year too.
I ain't gonna lie, coochie makes you do a lot of stupid shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
They do, absolutely do.
We need to do a study. Like the shit that niggas be trying to do, niggas will fake their voice. When girls started to say, "I love a nigga with a deep voice," niggas started talking like Pop Smoke. Niggas really switched up their acts for some coochie, bro. And I don't blame it because I'm niggas.
I was in quite a few clubs in school that I shouldn't have been in just because
the fuck was I in the black student unit in the Super before? The fuck? I don't care about none of this shit.
I was just like
NAACP, nigga, we already advanced.
It's like what the bitches ass. I mean, I showed up just because I was like, I'm not doing nothing on campus. I need to do something. They gave me a whole leadership role. I was like, what are y'all doing? It was lit though. It was dead lit. It was lit, but I was just like, I just can't hit a look at y'all and maybe do some community service.
You feel me? The only organization in school that I was actually like wanted to join was the Haitian Student Association. That was only it. After that, if you saw me at any other association shit, it wasn't because of the mission goals. Okay.
Nah, that's offending.
A nigga was there. Oh man. I can't say too much about our double play, but I remember that double play back at Dutch. But you know what?
Oh shit. Yo, nah. Yeah, nah.
Yo, shit.
Yeah.
I went to some events. for Cooch that I didn't even want to go to.
Bro,
my nigga, like, yo.
programs for just a Mac with his shorty. Oh, what you got going on? Oh, you got, I'm gonna pull up. And they'd be like, yeah, he not gonna, and then you pull up, bro. I had it, yo, true shit. True shit.
Don't knock it. This is like statute of limitations.
This is like 2014. It don't count. I'm good. I'm golden. You know where I'm going. Y'all know what's happening. I don't want her whipping my ass. Oh, no, everybody gonna die. Pew pew. I then pulled up to a joint's program. She didn't think I was going to come. She was presenting. She stopped her whole presentation to bring me a plate of food and went back to her to finish her presentation. No lie, no bullshit. I was like, oh, I'm that nigga.
Oh, my God.
I was like, oh, I'm that nigga.
Nigga, I sat in the whole poetry showcase.
Yo,
I sat in the whole poetry showcase. Nigga, do I know anything about spoken words? No, yo, nigga, I'm thinking
straight sniping. Like, yo, stop playing with me. Who's coming home?
Nigga, oh my God. Niggas went to a whole theater performance too for shit. Nigga, do I care about any of this shit?
Yeah, nah. Had me read it. I almost had on a fucking Koofy like comment, nigga. All right, no more.
Son, niggas really did some wild shit, bro.
And for all the listeners, this is how y'all know we fuck with you. This is shit we talk about all the time, just to be dickheads. But this is like,
facts.
This is what pre-production sound like. You saw how serious that first 50 minutes was. If you skipped out, you missed it. This is
nigga, I tried to learn Portuguese at Alumni Quad because of a Portuguese for a Brazilian transfer student. Like, oh shit.
That ass. Yo.
Niggas was over here talking about obrigado, bom dia. Nigga, I don't know shit about Portugal, Portuguese, Brazilian. But she was there. I was.
You was gonna fly across the world.
Eye contact. She told what Sonata said. She did the three eye contact, and I was hooked since on Alumni Quad. Trying, nigga. I was going to the dining hall dressed up, nigga, just so I could walk into her,
bro. But that's the thing. He's about to travel across the world, just be like, oh shit. Sometimes you just gotta see. I gotta know what that be like. Like, what that hit for? It's
fine. I ain't gonna lie, she had me hooked. I could talk about her because she's not in this country no more. She had a nigga hooked, bro, with the accent, and then she a little fire too. A nigga was dead on YouTube, bro, looking up Portuguese common word because I wanted to come up to her and be like, como te vas, or como te vos, whatever they be saying over there, so I could impress her. Like, yeah, I'm trying to learn Portuguese. Niggas were trying to get some nasty game off.
Oh yeah, you was about to travel. Yeah, nah. I was about to say, but that's really what it's here. We ain't even have DMs. That's the wild part. Imagine how fucking crazy it would have been if we really had DMs, like for real, like to the point we understood what they were back then.
Facts. Even though we had Snapchat wasn't hitting like that.
We got Snapchat like it was like junior year when that shit popped off.
Facts. But nigga, I already told this audience that niggas went to watch Scandal because of Coochie. Like, niggas dead.
We did.
Niggas was dead on the e-board for a pre-law association. I had no aspiration on being a lawyer. Like, I was on the e-board of an organization for some shit that I had no aspiration to be.
The biggest gem I can give y'all. Niggas do a lot of stupid shit that they don't even want to do for a chance at some booty. Just understand, it's a lot of niggas that's in some shit that you're involved with. There might be two that care. They might be pseudo interested. This is not what drew them to the organization.
I never said this publicly, but a nigga was trying to do some 1-2 step in his room one time to join a nemesis.
See?
I'm off.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we going to our choose one. Now I'm gonna let him introduce it because he wrote this stupid shit. I hope y'all enjoyed this trip down memory lane.
Yeah, nigga, that was, you unlock some core memories, bro. Hopefully, don't listen to this point. If you do listen,
have fun. Enjoy.
It is what it is.
I'm about to say we'll have an open session one day where everybody could pull up and we just talk our shit.
Facts. All right. So I saw this on Shits and Giggles. Shout out to Fuhad and James. So they said, what would you rather get jumped by some junkies or some fat people?
Fat people.
Okay, though. But look at this. What if niggas capture you, my nigga, talk about season his legs? Niggas.
But if I fight junkies, I'm gonna be fighting forever. Them niggas don't get tired. They don't stop.
Or niggas say, yo, wrap his arm real quick. Niggas might.
Nah, I'm skinny. They wasn't getting too much off me. I'm fighting fat because I'm quick. So I'm like, oh, I'm quicker than a fat nigga. I'm moving on them. They gonna be tired. I ain't
gonna lie. There's some fat niggas that be moving.
There's a few of them. But I'm like, I'm going after the slow Johns. I'm not dealing with the big Johns.
Maybe stuck in the room. If you had to be stuck in the room with,
you gonna lock me in a steel cage with like 500 pound niggas? Oh my god! I'm climbing some shit. Gravity. I'm dead climbing some shit. I get caught. I'm about to say, I'm punching. Shit, they stomachs. This is like fighting Majin Buu. I'm not winning that one.
Facts.
But then again, a junkie is never going to get tired. I'm not dealing with it. Them niggas are zombie. You just gotta drop any money in your pocket. Like, yo, you got a king. Yo, you could get yourself some meth. Go ahead. Just do it right here. Give me the fat boys. I'm gonna take my chance. I'll see what happens. As long as I could just don't touch my face. Just don't eat my face. You can
yeah, that's a fact. Cause I don't want no bum bump. Like if niggas that give me a bum bump, bro, it's over for me.
Yeah, no, I don't play that face shit. Everything else valid. Go ahead. Just leave my face and my meat alone. I'm straight.
A fat person might eat your ass. While you're like,
beat they out. We are fighting.
Niggas gonna be like, yo, this shit nigga tender right here. Slap some sweet baby rings.
They gonna have to have asthma or something. I'm moving. I'm running from side to side. I'm splitting the middle.
Oh man, I think that's a good way to wrap up this episode. All right. Please download the Alive Podcast app on iOS and Android. And if you enjoyed this episode, please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you have any business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgo@gmail.com. I'm the voice of Outside, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
It's Big Civilian Slick Grace, and y'all be great. We're gonna see y'all next week. And if by chance we don't, happy motherfucking holidays, niggas. We out of here.
Cacao.
Distinct beats. Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.